Hi friend, welcome back to Yoga Born YouTube, and this is Move Through May. So if you have been joining us, then thanks very much. If you haven't yet, a big welcome. You might want to skip back to the 1st of May, day 1, and that explains what Move Through May is all about. In short though, we are just getting you moving and getting ourselves moving through May, or keeping ourselves moving. So we're kind of at that halfway point between spring and summer. We are having that cold snap in May. The weather today here where I'm in Birmingham has been sunshine 1 minute, rain the next. So practice in the garden if you can, or outside, that's beautiful, but equally just a little space inside is absolutely fine. And we're shaking away that winter hibernation and showing you just different asana all through May. So this can be useful because there might be a specific asana or shape that you are interested in, that you are working on, that you want to find out how it can best work for you. So we're kind of breaking them down, and then they can all be put together, or you of course will experience them in your practice, and definitely these asana at Studio Yoga Born. So today we are going to look at something called Ardha Uttanasana. So this is our halfway fold, or our halfway lift as it's sometimes called in classes. But before we go anywhere, I'm just going to take a seat on our mat. Sit nice and tall, maybe close the eyes, let the shoulders drop, and just have a little moment to ground. Check in with the body. Find that nice balance of breath. And our halfway lift position is part of Surya Namaskar, our sun salutations. It also can be part of many different sequences in a yoga practice. You could just practice this straight from standing. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of ways that we might transition there. So come onto hands and knees into tabletop. I have got 2 blocks here as well. So you could use blocks, books, something that gives your hands a little bit of lift perhaps. So we'll find tabletop. You might have a little cat-cow or sway of the hips. And we could come through our downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. That is one of our Move Through May asanas. And in which case, we could start to walk the feet forwards or walk the hands towards the feet, whatever you find works for you. My feet are about hip distance apart. That's where I feel most steady. At the moment, I've got a softness to my knees and I'm almost in Uttanasana, which again is another asana we will explore. For halfway lift, we could use blocks, and we're pushing the earth away with the hands, grounding through the feet and coming to this nice flat spine position. Crown of the head is forwards. The shoulders are drawn back rather than dropped into the ears, squashing the neck. And maybe we find steadiness here, and then we could take the hands onto the body. Equally, fingertips could come to the earth, but if you can see, you just peek up a second, I'm not rounding my spine here, I'm lifting and lengthening. So find what works for you. Blocks, body, earth. Lengthen through the back of the legs, but you don't need to overextend, so there could be a little softness to the knees. Nice long arms, length through the spine, through the neck. And then from here, we could soften the knees and bring ourselves up. Roll the shoulders back. Step the feet to a comfortable distance. Maybe we take a breath or 2 in Tadasana. And equally, we might start in Tadasana in order to come into Ardha Uttanasana. So from here, it might be that we inhale and sweep the hands up. Then as we exhale, there's a little softness to the knees. We could bring the hands to the blocks, to the earth, to the body, and as we breathe in, we find that length. If we were flowing as we breathe out, we might come into Uttanasana, or if we're static, we stand and we explore the shape. If needs be, we could even take the feet to the edges of the mat. So for pregnancy yoga, perhaps we take our feet a little bit wider. We would encourage that softness in the knees and the use of blocks. Your blocks have different levels. So as the body warms up, you might find you adapt and adjust. And from here, we could step the feet back, pop the hands down, come into downward dog. Equally, we could soften the knees, step into a lunge, or just pop the knees down, find tabletop. And we're going to bring the seat towards the heels. Nice long spine, soft shoulders. And let's just pause there. So if we've been pushing hands into blocks or towards the earth, might take a couple of wrist rotations. And then a nice deep breath. So that is our halfway lift position. If you don't want to come through downward facing dog to get there, we could always step one foot forward. So we're in our low lunge position, step the next foot forward. And then the inhale is where we start to lengthen up through the body. From there, bend the knees. Let's climb all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Perhaps take a deep breath. And that is Ardha Uttanasana, our halfway position. We're also going to explore Uttanasana, our forward fold. In yin, we call it ragdoll. So really nice softener after or even before a halfway lift. I'm going to pop myself back down onto my knees. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, give the video a little like. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments section. We do our best to answer them. And the really important thing that you could do to help Yoga Born YouTube grow is completely free. We try and make it as accessible and inclusive as possible, is you just hit that subscribe button. Take really good care of yourself. Keep on moving through May. We will be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.